Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Pasta S from YuRu Chen. We've had a nice big holiday weekend here, and so when there's a holiday weekend, that just means lots of food, and I thought, well, this is kind of apropos. All right, and I know people that have used this tangle, love this tangle. I had not tried it yet, and so I thought, well, this is a good opportunity. Okay, starts off with two S shapes, and we've kind of seen this. I have to go back and look. Our loop line from our Joe Lupo. It's just funny. I have to go back and look and see it. It seems like it's similar, but then the rest is, not. So, a nice S shape. And I will tell you, it doesn't matter how you do it because it all ends up working fine. All right, and then another one, and we're going the same direction, starting on the line here. And usually, because I was trying to make, well, it's a little, it could go a little this way, couldn't it? Make this bigger because it seems like that's a nice big opening there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and Joe's, loop line just kept going, and then you add the dots, and it's just such a beautiful, beautiful tangle. If you've not played with it, oh my gosh, you should. If you click below the video, find my picture or my name, click that. That'll take you to the homepage of the channel, and then you could just search, and don't do the search way up top of your browser or app. There's one down, like kind of within the menu, so it searches my channel, not all of YouTube. Search all of YouTube because I would be curious if I should just do that myself because I'm curious if anyone else has picked it up and done it. But it's a lovely border tangle. All right, so back to this. Next, I had a little bit. It was more of a mental challenge with the next step, and when I kind of just let loose and stopped worrying about it, it was fine. So we're gonna do, it's kind of a C-shaped curve line, but we're gonna start here. We're doing it right here. It doesn't have to fit into this curve at all, but just it can kind of hang off the side too. And then the other thing I found with this is I did want one side is longer than the other. And I was making it too short, almost in line with this. Bottom line is it doesn't matter, but I'm just mentioning it because I want to. All right, so just a big, it's almost like a shepherd's hook, right? Type of, or an upside down J. So just like that's fine. So I'm just going to do one, flip, do it, same thing on the other side. And so one other way to think about it is the shorter side is towards the center. And again, just don't think about it. Because you can always do like this and make it bigger if you want to. All right, next step is we're going to aura that on the inside. This one, yeah, you kind of have to stick with the inside. Because, well, the outside you'd be going over this and that would be bad. A lot of times I like to point out that sometimes when we're doing an aura, you can choose inside or outside, just depending, it's like if you need to course correct, that's just something to take a look at because sometimes it can work. This time, yeah, not so much. All right, then this next step, and this is where you might end up adjusting afterwards. From here, the inside one, we're going to do a nice, kind of curve line like so. I was sort of kind of thinking of it imitating this shape or I don't know if or is the right word, but sort of, so just from here, and then here's where you might need to adjust. And then the same thing on the other side. Like so. And then, similarly, from this end, we're just going to make a nice curve line. Oh, you know what? Let me look. Because thoughts, sometimes thoughts just occur. Yeah, I don't know. the thought that occurred to me was, oh wait, I wonder if we should be, doing this so that it's in line with this. And oh no, you don't have to, because actually looking at her sample, it doesn't really. So yeah, I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so from here, same idea, just a nice curve line. And I'm going to say kind of wherever it lands, as to not have to think about things too much. Like so. And then again, we can make that bit meet up there. And that's it. Now, do take a look at the For More Inspiration link so you can see. It's going to take you to YuRu's Instagram. And because I don't think, I remember there being a problem. She has a link to it on her website. Let me just, while we're doing it here, let me just see if it works. I didn't test it before. There was a problem previously with her website, and oh no, okay, it seems to be sort of. Yes, it is working. Okay. Oh, and there's an additional sample there, which is really pretty. So, okay. I will still I'm going to put the Instagram link so that way you have it. Just know that in the wording, you will find she has a link to her website / blog, stuff like that. All right, so then now we just get to play and shade. And and I was gonna try this, but I didn't on my version of the step out, but I'm gonna on this one. And that is, I'm like, and where did I want to do that again? Oh, let's do right here. I wanted to add some rounding. And like I said, I didn't before, so I'm just adding some to this outside, ever so little. And if you don't know what rounding is, if you noticed, I just put a little curve line right in that corner. I don't know if I want to do it to the center yet, but it just felt like I wanted to put it somewhere. Oh, maybe right here too. A curve line in it, if it's really small, I mean, you could probably get away. Can you see that? Yeah. With, just a straight line. And look at how, I mean, it's just neat. You know what? Actually, I'm going to do it up here. I'm going to do one right here. Let's flip on the other side. It kind of adds to the shading a bit. Oh, it's just neat. Okay. Then, as this has, it's kind of a twisted kind of thing. Of course, well, let's see. Well, number one, here I was seeing where we needed to do some shading. And I'm thinking right here, because it's, like I said, I'm picturing it's twisted there. Ooh, nice. I like it when I like what I did. And we'll put a little there. This is kind of dark. I probably should have seen what I still had laying on, or what graphite I still had here. I'm thinking that's why it's looking awful dark. And I like pulling the graphite out so I don't have that, like a line, sort of like this right here, just to soften it. So it's a nice gradient, but then also, like I said, then that's just a me thing. Okay. And now also, let's see what's left on here. I mean, obviously it's kind of going under there and here. Yeah. And on my version of the step out, I filled in this part solid, but I think on this one, let's just put a little line on just the one side. I can still fill it in. But sometimes it's nice to look, and that knowing that that's always the that is always the thing we can do. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it filled in. It needs something. Ooh, I could, let's see. Instead of usually I put a shine. Ooh, that looks neat. I usually put a shine on the side, or, you know, or seed shapes, which is what that kind of is. I would bring it in just a little bit, but I kind of like that. I'm going to leave it. Neat. Now, of course, you know, there's other, well, I'm also seeing something else, but let me think. Let me think about it for a minute. There are other things that you could also do, like stippling or hatching, that instead of shading with the graphite, or in addition to it, just kind of accentuates it. But lots of things you can do, and then you can also add things. You know, you can add tangles. You could add, you know, have fun with it however you want. And again, you know, I'm just going to leave this like this. But she had some flux shapes and just some gorgeousness, and this was kind of like the centerpiece. So really, really neat. All right, if you have enjoyed this, as I'm still contemplating, because I'm feeling like something needs to happen up here, and maybe just a little bit of graphite. I think that that's what's going to do it. But if you have enjoyed this, and I hope you have, please click on the like button. And if you liked enough to see more, please click to subscribe to the channel. Oh yes, look at that. I mentioned the description section several times. And again, that you'll find the step outs there. Below the links to the step outs, you will find my link tree. So if you enjoy my style, would love to have you come and join me and a bunch of Tangle addicts on generally Thursdays. But this month of December, at the time of this recording, it gets a little bit wonky. So do follow me. There are some places on the link tree where you can follow me for classes. Just pay attention that generally they're on Thursdays and Tuesdays. Thursdays are free. Tuesdays, except for the third Tuesday, usually have a fee of some sort. But the third Tuesday is Tough Tangle Tuesday, and that is also a free class. So, but just for December, just pay attention to the schedule, because I hate when I see, you know, emails afterwards where I couldn't log in, and, you know, it's like, no. I also try to announce it on classes and stuff like that, because I don't want to leave anyone in the lurch without a good Tangle fix. All right. Okay, now I think I'm happiest with this. It's really neat. Yeah, so all that information there. Also, if you are on Facebook, besides following my page, we have a Tangle Addicts community group, and it's so much fun. So many neat people on there, and the shares are, you know, inspirational on a number of levels. We have people from all walks of life, as I like to say, all abilities and disabilities. And we we enjoy sharing in each other's wins, because what a win for one person is not necessarily one for somebody else. But we know it's not about what we produce in the moment. It's about the journey. And so having a large group of people that understand that and are just ready to celebrate with you for whatever, it's just a beautiful thing. So come and join us. And I think that's it. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.